Hello, everybody. Oh, hold on. I forgot to do I forgot to do the lights again. Give me one sec. Hi, it's me and Doomiest here.
Oh yeah.
I don't know why. It must be a new thing with Discord for the streaming mode where it doesn't show up names. I suppose that's handy for anonymity. Ooh, excuse me. Give me one second. Now we got a lot of you guys in the chat already. Well, let's see who got going. One second. I'm gonna move this. So I can keep an eye on y'all. What are you guys here already? We got Cole. Hi, Cole. Cole's a regular. What else we got? We got Green Leader Ed. We got Warzone Studios, Dino Know-It-All Janko, Kelsey Griffith, Karina says hello as well, and Yog. Yog's in the chat. Oh, and Igby Productions. I love Pooh. Spelled the correct way, so thank God.
Thank God. It's one of the few words you actually need to spell correctly, or you might go to prison.
But yeah, we should have a fun one today. It's a set I've been wanting for fucking ages. Seeing as yesterday was my 25th birthday, I decided to treat myself. It was meant to be yesterday.
Hat birth.
Thank you. We have the last time we built something 2 days ago was what Andy got me for my birthday, and then this got myself. And this box is way bigger than I thought it'd be. Compared to the hold on, let me get the last box and I'll show you because see the difference in the stream.
Bro, everybody knows Pooh Bear lives in a damn mansion.
Those of you who were here, we built this last time. The Everyone is Awesome ride. It's still in the back of the office here on the shelves. Really fucking nice set. But yeah, that took us about. Well, I did do a lot more sorting than I usually do with pieces on that. But hold on.
He's dead. He just got ripped away by the creatures of the void, and he's dead. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen. Morning will be from August 32nd to December 43rd.
What are you naming dates for?
What?
What are you naming dates of?
I wasn't naming dates, man.
Okay, anyway, see the difference in the boxes. Last stream we did a little bit more sorting than usually I do for this because they weren't in separated numbered bags, they were just by color. Just sorted by color. But anyway, that's the size of this kit. This is the size of today's kit.
Ooh, the girth.
You could hear that on the table. It's also very thick compared to this one as well.
Pocket Imp is here in the Discord chat.
Hello, Pocket Imp. How you doing?
Hello, Pocket Imp.
I have done the first region phenomenon in Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom. Nice one.
Pocket Imp, you're new to the Discord, so if you will look at the top right of your screen, you will see a speech bubble, which you can use to access the stream chat and talk to us.
Yes.
Directly.
And if you would like to join, I don't know why I looked at the camera because the camera's not pointing at me. If you, that's very ominous. If you would like to join the Discord as well, it is 18 and over as of now, because those are the kind of natures of the shows that we discuss. But yeah, for some reason this is also an 18 plus set. I don't know why.
It's an 18+ set to build the house of great childhood icon Winifred the Pooh Bear.
It's actually his proper name is Edward Bear.
Edward.
If you read the book, he's Edward Bear, but he would Christopher Robin would like another name to call him because Edward Bear is very proper. So he picks the name Winnie the Pooh. Winnie the Pooh is not a title of something; it's just the name that everyone calls him. But his name is Edward Bear. And then his house says Mr. Sanders on the top for some reason as well, which is even funnier. We got Chad Daddy, Average Angel Dust Enjoyer. Saying hi. Happy late birthday, says Gacha. Thank you very much, Gacha. It was the anniversary of when I got my first ever cat fluffer. He's passed now, but I've got him 6 years ago today. Also, happy belated birthday. Thank you very much, Kelsey, and I'm so sorry that your little friend is passed. I know I would be devastated with my two little ones went. Doom, how's your day going? Says Cole.
You know how it be.
Chaz Daddy says I got the Everyone Is Awesome set. It's a great fucking set. It's really, really nice. Damn boy, he thinks says Warzone. Damn boy, Discord says Dino. I built this, says Mooncrest Studio. Well, let's see. A lot of parts. Hold on, if I do that.
Come on, bro, don't leave us hanging. Just open it up.
We got a lot of bags. We got 5, 7, 1, 3, 2. Okay, I'll order these over here.
These sound like you're giving me like the numbers for
Winter
Black
Soldier.
Ops.
Oh, Black Ops, yeah. Okay. I'm putting them in these.
17, 9, 4, 32.
Bingo. Right, so those, I'm guessing that's the book in there. Although we do have the digital instructions up on screen. You'll have to follow along at home as we build, but let's see this, because this seems a very thick book.
It's a thick book.
It took 6 hours, says Mooncrest. Oh god, I'm a bit faster at building Lego, but yeah, this might be a 2-stream thing. That is a thick book. Ooh, look at that.
Brother, that's a novel, not an instruction packet.
Oh, that's cute though. Little illustration of Pooh and Christopher Robin on the back.
Oh.
Click through, because obviously we're going to see it as we go. Oh, that's adorable. There's artwork all over this. Oh. The, actually, I'll just show you on stream. Duh, James.
Duh. Forehead.
You can see there's a little, the little map. The 100-acre wood. Oh, that's actually adorable. I'm going to have a quick look through this just for the artwork. Oh, that's actually adorable. Winnie the Pooh is like one of my favorites ever. Like when we went to Disneyland with my family like years ago. Oh, stickers! I knew there's stickers. Yeah.
Stickers.
I should take out that brick separator I got with the everyone. In here? Oh, there is one in here. Okay, that's fine. Just for applying stickers, it's very handy. Yes, I will keep this book in nice condition. There's something in there. The pages were bunched. I thought there was something trapped, lodged in the book.
Give me! I want your secret!
But no, the book is literally just that thick that, like, when the creases of the page happen, it makes like a solid object.
Oh.
Very funny.
That's thick.
Yes, we will build this as much as we can in like an hour or so, hour or two maybe.
You're thicker than a bowl of oatmeal.
Dino says, I love the colours of the Everyone Is Awesome set. That shit longer than the Avengers, than an average Avengers comic. This Warzone. The Wind Temple boss
Pretty
fight
much anything is longer than an average comic book these days.
I think he means like a big graphic novel.
A graphic novel.
Wind Temple boss fight was a good goddamn masterpiece. Is Cole. Very, very good boss battle in that. A little bit of morbid fact, but did you know that each character in the Winnie the Pooh book of series is representative of mental illness? I've seen those BuzzFeed articles going around going like, oh, they're all one of the deadly sins each and stuff, and I'm like, nah, just watch a cartoon, bro. Like, I get if you're watching like Gravity Falls or Owl House, but it's Winnie the Pooh. Just let the bear be a little silly old bear.
Pocket Imp sent a photo into the Discord chat and saying, I found this while rewatching Hazbin, and it's just nifty.
With, like,
doing a blur
eyes.
in a blur frame.
I love that. I love that. Nice find Imp. But yeah, as I'm saying, Winnie the Pooh has been one of my favorites since very early childhood. And when we went to Disneyland, he was the only one I was excited to see. And we're going to go see the stage show up in Dublin at the end of next month. With like the full body size puppets that people. It's not like a mascot costume. It's like actually really cool. Let me we can get a picture of it.
I was about to say, so it's Five Nights at Freddy's.
No, it's really cool. Stage.
Also, I thinking of Five Nights at Freddy's, I feel like something needs to be addressed. I was rewatching some of our older videos, not older, but you know what I mean. In one of our videos entitled Respect, it's the one where Alistair can't respect anybody else's personal space, so Charlie gets up in his and it gets all tense. I, as an Easter egg to see who was paying attention, for those lines, I hummed the
the do 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 do
do do do do do do do do do do do do, which everybody identified as the FNAF song, but I don't think one person identified it as what the actual song is. Because that song is a real song. It has a real name. So I heard the composer friggin' rolling around in his grave while I was sitting there.
Andy.
There you go. Andy!
But yeah, you can see the little puppets for the stage show. It's going to be fucking amazing. I can't wait for it. They look adorable. Flurby here, sorry I'm late to the party, says clearly not Ashley. Hello, Flurby.
Or clearly not Ashley, I don't know, you're confusing me. You forget me out!
Okay, so this is the first set anyway. Let me do a quick through some of the pages as we go. Can't wait for a new 50 Facts video. Well, there's one currently being written. There's actually a second one being written for the gaming channel as well.
Oh, who's writing the, who did they get to write the new one?
Well, Jamie is doing the Gaming Facts one. And we have Petite doing the other one for the main channel.
Ah, delightful. Petite is always good at that.
Yes. If you'd like to see some of her writing in specific, check out some of the like non-Hazbin Helluva fact videos we've done, like Smiling Friends and Bob's Burgers, which we released recently. I think that was her, or that might have been Jamie, Bob's Burgers specifically. But if you check out some of the more other cartoon fact videos we have, you can see her writing, but she's specifically going to do a related video this time. One is that a little scarf? That's adorable. That's a scarf for someone.
Yo, they gave Winnie the Pooh his drip.
Welcome to Portrait Woods. I'll leave that up for a minute for anyone who wants to read as I sort out pieces. I know.
Hey, Bob, welcome to the 100-acre woods. Now shut up and let's get going.
Oh, that's for Piglets.
Piglet has a scarf.
Piglet's a very worried boy, and he likes to stay cozy when it's wet or when it's cold out. Who are those people?
Wait a minute, who is that?
Meet Ben Adler, aka Ben Louisia. Lives in Suffolk, England.
So we got Ben Affleck, aka Benjamin, Louisiana.
He did the original pitch for the set on Lego Ideas.
Oh,
Nice. Cool.
Well, thanks, Benjamin, Louisiana.
Thank you very much. And then these are the Lego designers team who converted it to a proper set with new pieces and such that were needed.
I'm sorry, did you just utter the phrase Lego scientist?
The Lego designers.
Oh. I thought I heard Lego scientist. I'm like, what the fuck?
I don't know. What's your gaming channel name again? It's just Hazfans Unlimited Gaming. There's a link in the description. My second account, sorry if I'm confusing, says Flurby on their second account. No problem.
Flurby, nothing ever actually confuses me. I'm actually omniscient, and I already know where you are.
They're just talking about their experience building the set, which is really nice. I like when they do things like that. But yeah, okay, the first 4 are the front of the house, and the last 4 are the rest. Okay, so we get, yes, I'll keep going with this. We get Piglet and a Bear in this first bag. Where is his umbrella?
He cannot leave without the umbrella! Where is it? Where's the trigger?
Is it in this? It's not in his kit. I thought because he had it on the box. I thought it was in this set, so it's not. So I'm not losing anything.
Wow.
Wow. Oh, there is. Sorry. Piglet. Turn down the brightness on the screen or something.
God damn.
You know what? I'll just. I move it without. Or did not make it look weird? And that resized it. Never mind. I'm not gonna mess with that. It's fine. It's just gonna be a little bright. Better to be bright to see than not at all. Okay, we build Pooh Bear's little balloon. Remember, this balloon is probably in reference to the first book, the first story in the book where Mr. Robin gives him a red balloon so he can float up the tree to get some honey. Actually, we still have that up, yeah. If you would also like, we do have a Winnie the Pooh audiobook free chapter for y'all. If you look back on our in our videos, so this one is the first chapter. We did audiobooks, a few audiobooks a while back, and if people like for us to bring them back, we certainly will. But they were incentives for memberships and patrons. But we released a couple of first chapters of a couple of books for free, and one of those is Winnie the Pooh, read by the fabulous Teacher's Crow. Yes, this is Pooh with his. Did that click in at all? It's with his little balloon. Winnie the Pooh Bear. Black off. Green. For now, we will leave these. I was wondering what they do for his belly, and they kind of just molded his shirt so that it rides up like he goes in fun. Move them over, see. There we go. They'll be right there waiting on. Dropping a Letgo set and falling to pieces is the worst pain, and YouTube is putting ads on live stream. Well, if you do say for your safety, don't check my browser history. Oh, sorry, I didn't see that back there.
You think I'm strapped in for my safety?
I'm starting to think that one of my cats is not a cat. She can read and she gets scared when the lights are on.
Utter some phrase in ancient relay and see if the cat flinches.
Oh, you start off.
If it does, I got bad news for you.
That's actually adorable. The first piece you start off with building this set is a little love heart. That's just adorable.
It's enough to make a grown man cry, and that's okay. You go right ahead, Tear.
I was gonna say, not sure if you have much connection to Winnie the Pooh as a character or anything like that.
I mean, used to kind of watch it when I was a kid. Oh god, Pocket Imp has been going in and out of the chat finding squash frames of Hazbin Hotel.
I just skip this song. Do I dare even look? What frames?
You know what squash frames are, right?
I know exactly what frames.
Alright, cool.
Technically, they're called in-between.
Ah. Hey, you're putting me in my place here.
I'm an avid enjoyer of all things. I'm on a bit.
I got a buddy who works in animation, which leads into one of the funniest stories I think I've ever told. It kills my friends every time, probably because they were involved. But I meet with a D&D group on Saturdays, as you know, James, but they don't know. And me and my boys get together for a me and the boys, not me and my boys. I don't have children. My boy, this peace is what all true warriors fight for. So we get together and one of our buds
around here. Sorry, go on.
One of our buds is an animator. We're like, oh, and he always tells us he worked on God of War Ragnarok.
Oh.
You can see his name in the credits. It's pretty surreal, but I'll never forget the day one of my other buddies was he was held up because he was working on a little bit of the project before he could come over for D&D. So my guy was like, oh yeah. So one of my buddies was like, oh yeah, he's busy working on what's that game he's been working on? Like Man of God Ragnarok. I'll just kind of deadpan him for a minute to like try and give him a chance to fix that, and he just goes, what?
Yo, he ain't wrong though.
No, he was. That was that was why it was funny. Was because we haven't let him hear the end of it since. Every time he stumbles over something, we say, "Oh, man of God, Ragnarok." We just think that's the Jesus copy. You know what I mean? That's where you.
It's that Lord of Kerfuffles.
Lord of Kerfuffles. That's that game there.
Lord of Kerfuffles Almanac.
So you
know what?
I have friends that are so smart they seem stupid.
They got too much going on in their heads. Ain't a problem for you and me. Okay, that's the best I can put it on. But again, if it's a tiny bit wonky, fucking light.
It's what the guy would have.
I gotta change that. Sorry.
It's what the author would have wanted.
I was gonna say it's very on brand for Pooh Bear. Again, he writes his like letters backwards and shit.
Never forget that Pooh Bear kept a strap in his house.
He did. Pooh Bear has a full fucking
double-barrel shotgun in his house.
Bro is fucking
strapped.
Packed up like the 4th of July.
He ran with the Crips back in the day, and he knows.
Wait, were Crips the red ones then?
Oh no! I literally just thought of it as you said it. The Crips were the blue ones. He wears a red shirt, so he would obviously run with the Bloods.
Yeah. Alright, I gotta fix this thing real quick then, because I just moved to the other screen.
Threw up blood back in the day.
Is that why you were so depressed? He was a Crip in the Blood territory.
That's why he was so bummed out. He was like,
well, I'm going any day now.
All my friends are dead.
I kept him around like a political prisoner.
Now Eeyore.
That's Mickey Mouse.
Yeah. I've never had to try to do a Winnie the Pooh impression. Some kind of
You just gotta send a press. Just now Eeyore.
Now Eeyore. We expect you.
Oh.
Oh bother.
Oh boy. When I was really sick with tonsillitis like a couple of weeks ago, my voice was really strained, and I could do a really good oh bother then. It was really funny. And Andy liked it, just going around the house. I was sick because I was just going around the house just going, oh bother. Anything didn't go my way for like 2 seconds.
You know how fun it is to be a substitute teacher and have the kids leaving and they're like talking about some random crap that you're not interested in, but they say some phrase that you've seen in one of those Kermit memes. So you get to look them dead in the eye and just go, well, you see, hey, old Kermit the Frog here to tell you that you shouldn't be saying that.
Yeah, bro. Ray Romano and Nicholas Raymond.
The looks on their faces are something I've always treasured. Pocket Imp, please don't tell me you drew that yourself.
What's this now? Let's see.
Toilet Owl.
You know what? That's actually pretty good though. I ain't gonna lie.
It is solid art. It's just truly terrifying to a mortal man such as I.
Oh, it's tough to be a god.
Tread where mortals dare not trod.
I forgot you can see my milk. Drinking chocolate milk. All frosty.
Hey, bro got the chalky milk because he epic.
What's the thing Homer used to say? All frosty.
What?
Yeah, Homer Simpson used to say tall frosty. Back when they were on like the Tracy Ullman show.
Oh, here we go. He's getting the sources.
Frosty chocolate milkshake. Here.
Little Homer.
What?
Catch this one and I'll buy you all chocolate milkshakes. Catch this one and we all get chocolate milkshakes. Come on, Bart. Catch the ball so we can all go out for some frosty chocolate milkshakes.
Dear Bart, the family has gone out for frosty chocolate milkshakes.
Wow, they actually said it like 50 million times in the show. In the old shorts. That's actually fun. Yeah, I hope that thing shows up.
It's too late. We're already copyrighted.
Alright, let's keep going with this set. I got distracted doing this descriptions.
You get distracted? Never.
Bruh. Yes,
Brr.
I actually skipped the end of that set. Yeah, but that on... Does it just sit on top of it? I suppose it does. But it says... Ah! I pressed in too hard in one of the pieces of the wall.
You fool.
I got it.
You have unleashed the ancient curse.
Yeah, that 6-hour mark is looking more possible by the minute. Okay, there's one more piece. Yeah, that's it.
And Pooh Bear looked up at the heavens and said, "Why, God? Why have you allowed my house to break?"
Yeah. 100-acre wood sign. Okay, now to actually start the actual building. So, little parts over here. Big parts over here. And I'm guessing that's one of these parts that looks grey in the picture. We're gonna do Oh yeah, any more questions while we're here? Sorry, I haven't been keeping
Your
up for
mother
a minute.
buys you Mega Blocks instead of Legos.
I literally have Legos that I bought myself right here.
But still, it's a devastating. That's a devastating retort, I suppose.
Yeah. Any YouTube question?
I've got like 4 tabs going here.
Bro, you don't even know what I got going on here.
Enlighten me.
I got the OBS open with the stream. I've got a tab open with the Lego instructions. Got a tab open for the chat. I got a tab open for YouTube Studio. Got a tab open for the music. And I got Discord hiding as well that I can bring up and down if I need to.
Damn. He got a lot of tabs open. Say I've got YouTube on one, Discord on another. I've got my voice mod open in case we need to make any funny voices, and I'm playing Minecraft.
Sorry, some Zelda music is on in the stream, and it's very catchy.
Man, why are you apologizing to me?
Because I was singing along.
I'm just here, gamer.
Lon Ranch. I love that. Bro, I know we keep talking about it, but every day I'm getting more excited for our Zelda.
I see you've set it on stream and now they expect us to record it.
Oh no, we're not recording that shit. That's just for us, bro. Hey, let me bring back the focus on. Yeah.
Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect.
I'm gonna eat your cars. Oh, because people are spamming Honda Civics. I don't have any more stories, but my brother probably does. He's home. Doing game designing since Dino.
I have D&D, not D&D. I have stories out the wazoo that nobody ever thinks are stories, you know? You ever have that shit where you're like, oh, this was just a thing that happened, and then, like, it comes up in conversation and you realize it was not at all normal and was, in fact, a story-worthy event?
Yeah, I get that sometimes.
Like, bro, American schools are wild.
For example?
Let me think. I lost my first tooth because it got punched out of my face.
Uh-huh.
There was the time, and then a week later, I got another loose tooth roundhouse kicked out of my face. That was a wild one. What else? There was the time, bunch of guys just, not a bunch of guys, someone just, like, made a run for it.
What?
He just decided he was tired of school and made a run for it.
Like, I'm head out.
He literally said, I'm a head out. He was getting chewed out by a bunch of a bunch of teachers for something he did. Still don't know what it was to this day.
Running away the first time.
And he just straight up peaced out. From what the stories say, he was getting yelled at by 2 teachers. He shoved one of them into a locker to give him an opening to get out away from the other one.
Yeah, I know what you mean is they shoved them like against the locker. It's funny to think he opened the locker and just pushed the teacher inside.
Oh yeah, I did not think of that. He definitely pushed the teacher against the lockers, not into them. And he took off, and our health teacher was leaving the main office, which was...
That's a question.
Right.
What the fuck's a health teacher?
They're the one who teaches, like, hey, this is what, like, trans fats are, and this is what drugs do, and this is...
It's just part of our home ec.
This is how sex works, and stuff like that.
Yeah, lots of that is part of just home ec and stuff. You learn about the kind of chemistry behind the foods and stuff.
Well, we don't have home ec, we have health class.
You don't have home economics?
No.
Okay, that's not true. You might have had it in your school. I know for a fact America has home economics as the subject. Any other Americans back me up on this? Because I've definitely seen shows and stuff where you guys have.
I'm certain we have it in some schools, but I went to a really, really rough end public school.
Probably why then? I was gonna say, that kind of tracks though with a trend that I see a lot with American high schools, where a lot of your guys' subjects are split up a lot more than ours. We cover the same amount of stuff you do, like your maths classes. You have like 7 maths classes, and you only have to do like 1 or 2. Whereas each one of your classes that you have is just a chapter in our higher level maths book.
Well, in high school, because you pick a specific one to kind of go into the field of, so that because you don't need some maths for some careers.
Oh, I know that, but no, with math in Ireland, you have to learn parts of all of it.
Well, yeah, like in high school and everything, you learn each one. You go into depth.
Piece? Oh, that's the right piece.
You go into depth with each one every year. Like your first year, you go into depth on algebra, which gives you the basis you need to go into depth next year on geometry, which helps you with your physics.
Yeah, we were just expected to do all of that anyway. We were just expected to be like, yeah, no, you're just doing the entirety of math and all its basic fundamentals up to this level. That's why I think that I always got the impression that American high schools education levels, I think that's why I'm not saying that like, oh, you guys are stupid. What I'm saying is your education system doesn't build you up to the same factor as other countries. Like say if you came to Ireland with your GED, with your American GED or whatever, I don't think you'd have to take a different kind of exam to get into our colleges, I think.
Probably.
And again, not as an insult, but I just think your guys' standards and priorities are just different, I think.
Yeah, well, like, for example, one of my sisters wants to go into accounting.
Uh-huh.
She doesn't need to be able to graph a triangle to get into accounting.
Oh, well, we had... accounting was part of the business department, so you'd have... you could do accounting, business, or economics.
Business.
I ended up doing economics because there was nothing left for me to do.
Economics was a... statistics and economics was typically a joint course in high school.
We had economics as in, like, fully business economics of, like, learning, like, all the fucking structures of the economy and GDP and stuff like, fucking... what do you call it? sunk cost fallacies and shit like
Sunk
that.
cost, yeah.
And what's the other one? The opportunity costs and benefit in kind and that sort of shit. Teacher was
Yeah,
a
you can
real
take a couple
cunt
classes
though.
for that, yeah.
The teacher was an absolute cunt. I hated her and everyone hated her. I hope everyone still hates her. Actually, they still do hate her. My sister still goes to that school. Told me everyone still hates her.
Good.
You
Fuck
know who
bad
you
teachers.
are, and she tried to make everyone out to think they were stupid, and she put me down to the ordinary level version of the class instead of the higher level. So higher level is like not AP, because we still had AP classes for like a couple of things, but like higher level is just honors. We do honors classes.
Oh yeah, we do honors, we do AP, we do lots of stuff.
Yeah, well, I think it's like usually like some classes would have AP, but not all subjects. But like for your honors, for your main classes, you'd have like an honors, and then what do you call, what guys call your lower level?
We typically just have regular, then we got honors, then
And
we got
remedial.
no. Our highest one is called
Oh, no, I thought
AP.
remedial was like the low one.
No, it's just regular.
Okay. But yeah. Anyway, tried to get me go down to the regular one, and I studied myself instead, and I got fucking good marks in the higher level because she was a cunt. You can go jump off a bridge. We made there was only 6 of us in that class because no one wanted to take a class with her, but there was no other option for classes on that same like bracket that we have to choose from. You know at the start of the thing you have to choose your bracket of classes. Yeah, there's 6 of us in there. It started with 8 the year before, and then 2 people left. They literally changed like one of them changed over to a whole different system in the school, who no longer
Damn,
need to take any classes.
how you fuck up so bad that you need to change schools.
Actually made that poor lad depressed, and I'm so sorry for him. And then the other guy just moved to a different business class. But yeah, she like, again, how do you usually, like, you'd have classrooms with 25, 30, 40 students in other subjects.
Yeah, when
she had 6. She
a
couldn't.
note for anyone who actually everybody should be college age around here, because because we require you to be 18 plus on the Discord, not here in YouTube. All right,
Yeah.
so for any of you thinking about going to college, just remember, if they say people have a hard time, people like my class is hard to pass, that doesn't mean they're a good teacher with a high bar. That means they're a bad teacher at their job.
Yeah, definitely. Because yeah, I have one teacher like that in college, and I had to repeat her class in last year for the summer. I had to do a repeat assignment, and the class is fine. It's just she was such a bad teacher, because this was during like the tail end of COVID. But she was required by the institute to do this, but she did not put up the notes online or any assignments at all. Nothing. Nothing.
No,
So if you weren't in for when she assigned the work and no one told you, which happened to me a couple of times, I just didn't know there was an assignment going on. You wouldn't check up on it and anything like that. Yeah. Definitely, but that's the different teacher from the economics teacher in secondary school. Yeah, the secondary school teacher, she had 6 students in her class, and she made a couple of the girls cry from stress. It was fucking awful. We like complained about her several times over. She's an actual she-devil. And again, these are just secondary school kids. It's not like they're fucking becoming future doctors. She just has her head so far up her own arse. And the only people who ever pretended to like her were just sucking up because they wanted good grades and stuff. But no, everyone fucking
survival
hated her.
mechanism.
Yeah, everyone fucking hated her, and I hope she knows. I hope someone who knows me or something like that, who knows both of us, me and her, finds this clip and shows it to her. Because I'm not gonna say her name because I don't want you guys to go harass her for no reason. But this teacher knows who she is. She is a miserable old cunt, and I'm so glad she'll have nothing left of her legacy in life other than being someone everyone fucking hated.
God damn, dude.
Some people
Holy
just
shit.
some people just need that, man. Some people just need that.
Some people do, but god damn.
It's also like a mega Karen.
Thinking of Karens, VoiceMod just released a new Karen voice filter.
Huh. Should try it out.
Sure. Let me see.
My first grade teacher constantly called me a slut because I wore dresses. What the fuck? That's an evil person. Okay, that teacher who knows Flurby, you know what you did. You go jump at a lake and don't come up for air, please.
Excuse me, could I please speak to a manager?
Nope, didn't go. You didn't change your input.
Oh. I always fuck that up.
Oh, excuse me, can I please speak to your manager?
It doesn't sound like a
It doesn't
Karen.
sound like
Are you repeating
no,
me?
it doesn't sound like.
Okay.
Uh,
Are you talking
Are
to
you
me, or is my
talking
voice
to me,
coming
or
back?
is my voice? Yeah.
I think your voice is coming back because I was not speaking.
Yeah, it sounds very fucking creepy. I can hear myself
Mm.
speaking. That's
It's like
why.
mocking you.
No, it sounds like it sounds like a teenager
teenager.
at a Chuck E. Cheese drive-through. I know Chuck E. Cheese doesn't have a drive-through, but it sounds like a guy. Sorry, stop that.
Stop
So-
that.
Stop what?
I can hear myself.
I can hear myself.
I turned it off.
Your input, bro.
Your input, bro.
Well, all it is it's the microphone hasn't changed.
Has your output changed?
No.
Yes, you changed something just now. You obviously didn't.
I changed my input back to normal microphone.
Well, that's what it was then. Something about
Well, the
that.
input's just voice mod,
But voice
which
mod
just
is...
goes.
You had the fucking talkback function on voice mod then or something.
As I say, the voice mod just goes through my microphone. So if it,
I don't know. I could just hear myself anyway. It was really weird. But no, it just
you are really weird.
sounded like a really nasally teenager guy. Oh, that's why I messed up.
You fucked it. You fucked it, James. Bert.
Vivziepop removed the Die Young music video. Possibly as a... I don't know. Something to do with the Kesha thing, probably. Probably a stipulation. For her producers letting her be in the show or something.
Well, she wasn't in the show.
It was in the show.
No, I heard that was an impersonator.
No. The singing was an impersonator. The acting was Kesha.
Oh, I see.
And the song was also written by Kesha and someone else. So
That's nice.
like Kesha original either way. I've turned to finish my resume for the Vox on the Discord server. Is that like you're being like a Chuck E. Cheese kind of thing, but for Vox on a Discord server? I keep bringing up Chuck E. Cheese, I don't know why.
Because Chuck E. Cheese is an American staple. Children from all over have nightmares about them.
If I ever get over
You
to
ain't
America, you gotta bring me to Chuck E. Cheese.
Bro, there's literally a Chuck E. Cheese like half a mile from my house.
Bro, you gotta.
I'm pretty sure the robots break in at night.
The next stream, you gotta fucking stream from Chuck E. Cheese.
bro, do you understand how busy Chuck E. Cheese is?
Yeah, exactly. But you gotta sit right beside the animatronics so that when they go off every like 20 minutes, they just go straight into the microphone like,
Hey there, kids! Are you ready to have some fun?
"Dear Miss, not saying her name, you called me a slut. Now you're probably lying on your couch being a drunk hoe. Probably in like her 60s now. They always got all
God
A's.
damn.
Good for you."
I mean, yeah, go off, but Jesus. Y'all are letting some shit out today.
Yeah, no, bad teachers deserve it. Bad teachers definitely deserve it.
Oh yeah, absolutely, but damn.
Okay, we're making progress. Yeah, this is probably going to be a 2-thing stream. Okay. This.
Plus, you actually have to pay to go into a Chuck E. Cheese, so...
You gotta pay to go into Chuck E. Cheese?
Well, yeah, because it's like a big friggin' thing of like... It's like a...
I suppose if you went in there by yourself without any children, it would be very fucking sus.
Also that.
No, I'm with YouTube. I wonder if you'd get away with that, just saying I'm with YouTube. You know for a fact
No, you
they,
wouldn't,
they
because
don't
you-
fucking know. They don't fucking know. Chuck E. Cheese, who the fuck is checking?
Yeah, the guys who work at Chuck E. Cheese do not get paid enough to give half a damn about who walks in.
Exactly.
Especially the poor motherfucker who has to get into the suit. But yeah, Chuck E. Cheese, it's like a, it's like this big building that's got like a whole, like, jungle gym inside. It's got a bunch of arcades.
Oh yeah, I know what it is. I've never-
So you do have to pay to get in.
Oh.
I think it's like, I don't know how much it is, but it's either really cheap or really expensive.
Look it up.
I do not remember which.
Have a look. See if you can buy tickets to Chuck E. Cheese. Jeez.
Chuck E.
You could pay to go into
Cheese.
Dave and Buster's? Or is that just...
Yeah, it's the same thing as a Chuck E. Cheese.
I thought it was arcades and shit, so it wouldn't... You just pay to do the actual thing.
No, it runs off of its own currency, so you have to change your dollars into the currency once you're through the door.
Uh-huh.
It's a whole racket they've got going on.
Oh yeah.
There is no admittance charge to enter Chuck E. Cheese. However, you can purchase a play pass, which gives you access to games and I'm putting quotes here because it says it doesn't put them on here, but quote unquote rides. The smallest pass available is $10 for 30 minutes of play, which is not terrible. I mean, it's not great, but considering that most arcade games last about a minute tops.
Okay, spare piece. Get it back. One little fit in this big bag, so put the spare piece. I always keep all
Hey,
my
man.
boxes for some reason for Lego and all these spare pieces, but they're all just not buildable stuff, you know?
Hey, you know, people, if you really want it, donate.
Yeah, you can do that. We should make that a stretch goal to fly me out, and we'll record a stream on in Chuck E.
In a
Cheese.
Chuck E. Cheese. Although we are like the two people who look like
I'll
the
get a
people
job
that
at
they can't
Chuck E.
allow
Cheese.
into a. You'll get a job at Chuck E. Cheese?
If
What?
as Chucky.
You don't understand.
I will be Charles Entertainment Cheese.
The animatronic characters here do get a bit quirky.
That's his middle name. That's what the E stands for, by the way.
Yes,
Chuck E.
it does. And
Cheese.
he's also an orphan.
Yeah. And he came back and like brought all the children for the orphanage with him, like Michael Jackson style. Just like, come to my magical Neverland ranch. I like how the rest of these guys are buildable minifigures, and Eeyore is just a brick. You do gotta put the ball
You
on
are
his tail.
thick,
though.
boy.
You do got, that's the only buildable part. You just gotta put the thing on his tail.
Hey, pin the tail on the donkey, bro.
What the fuck? Where is the pinhole?
Where is your butthole?
It is.
Get that motherfucker.
I was about to go try his voice, and I was like, "Not happening, bro."
Oh, sure. I'll just wait here.
Don't mind me.
I'm just nobody.
I'm already dead. Don't cry for me. I'm already dead. What's up, bro? Oh, it's from Barney. It's Barney's film in that he makes in The Simpsons. This short movie. Goes, don't
Oh, that
cry
Barney.
for me.
I was
I'm
like-
already dead. It's like, you were in a movie? I was in a movie, and he's holding a Time magazine with his photo in it. This is Eeyore.
Oh, somebody Louse is here.
Louse, what's going on, bro? We're building Winnie the Pooh shit.
We've got a new stretch goal.
We want the chat to pay. We want the chat to pay to fly me out to America so we can stream in a Chuck E. Cheese. Nice trauma dump. I want to dump my trauma at Chuck E. Cheese since we're talking about it.
Trauma dump it, Chuck E. Cheese.
Oh, that's what the stream is. I trauma dump to Chuck E. Cheese.
For the poor guy in the
No, the animatronic one on stage.
You can't get on the stage.
No, but you can sit beside the stage.
True.
Cole saying, someone saying every time trauma dumping on the stream, the chat's trauma dropping. To be honest, the flipping animatronics give me William Afton vibes. Cole saying, so one day I was sitting down and vibing, and one of my teachers in my college accused me of spitting in the water fountain. I'm just looking at her like, who the fuck are you to accuse me of that? What? And thankfully another teacher said no, he did not spit in the water fountain. So she walked off and I never saw that teacher again.
Damn.
I'm like a carrot.
Pocket Imp says, yay, my friend made up for the role of Vox, not the actor, it's just for another Discord server. Oh, is that the dude who was just here talking about how he...
But, what does that mean? Does that mean you're just playing, you're role-playing as
I think
Vox?
they're doing, as I say, I think they're doing a roleplay Discord server, and he got the role of Vox.
It's probably like back on like Tumblr back in the day where they had those Ask blogs. Where people would pretend to be, you know, Doctor Who or, you know, the Onceler or whoever. You talk to
He
them.
uses a bot?
Well,
Sin!
there's a rabbit.
Sin for 1,000,000 years!
There's a rabbit. And then my fucking favorite motherfucker there ever was.
Tigger?
Bro, you don't even know. This boy.
The wonderful thing about Tiggers!
I had until I was like 8 or 9 or 10, maybe. I don't know how long I kept him. Well, kept him longer than I kept using him. I had a full body sized Tigger. Like obviously a child's body size plush, but you know, my sister had got a Winnie the Pooh one, and I was given a Tigger one, and he was fucking fantastic. Loved the fuck.
So how much is this Chuck E. Cheese plan going to cost?
Well,
Well, James needs to get out here, which is shit. It cost me a pretty penny. It cost me about $1,000 to get out to you.
Yeah. Although I could probably do it for cheaper, based on if we plan this properly.
Yeah. Getting into a Chuck E. Cheese, I would probably put it down for about $15 total.
I'd say with food and stuff, we're probably gonna need $50 for that day. Why does Tigger have a bindle in this set? I don't understand it. What's iconic about Tigger having a bindle? Is it implying because he used a bindle?
What's a bindle?
The things hobos have, where it's like, I'm not saying that.
Didn't he always have one of
I'm not
those?
saying that derogatorily, but I'm saying that kind of, you know, the classic like movie TV show where he has the stick with the bandana tied up and his stuff in it. I don't know if he always had that, but we'll say he did. It wasn't a very common occurrence in any media. Now the biggest thing, let's see if the motherfucker sits on his tail or not.
It would be an absolutely based Lego set if they gave him the ability to sit on his tail.
Think about turn that around, whatnot.
Turn it around. Every now and then I get a little bit.
Look like that. Well, he can kind of sit normally, but he bounces on his tail. How did he do it on the box?
Lars, you're not funding our trip into Chuck E. Cheese, okay? If we die at Chuck E.'s hand, that's gonna be our fault.
Okay, he doesn't really sit back on the tail properly, but it will be cool.
Cringe ass Lego set. They don't let you sit on. They don't let Tigger sit on his lap.
Because he has the tail, he can't sit up front facing like the rest of the guys. So he just has to be very encroaching on Rabbit's personal space down here. And that's very on brand, so I'm not upset.
That's very on brand. So you know what? We're rolling with it.
Yeah, it's canon. Okay, so where are we going next? This yellow is...
Bro, I remember the days I used to go to Chuck E. Cheese for every fucking birthday party. Holy hell.
We had places that were just like places kind of more like, you know, the way you guys have those things in McDonald's.
Yup. That's basically what Chuck E. Cheese is. It's just a big one of those.
But what I'm saying is, it's like that. We had one of those, but it's like, again, a massive one that was just all the foam play stuff. But they were called, the one local to me was called Play Barn. And
that just sounds like a murder waiting to happen.
But yeah, there was no.
Hey there, kids.
No, there was no
you
theming. No theming
okay.
like that.
How is Chuck E. Cheese not bankrupt? The whole idea is awful. Because, well, here's the thing, Laos. How are casinos not out of business? Because Chuck E. Cheese uses the exact same methods as a casino. People are dumb. Exactly. And they use a lot of, techniques.
Selling to children, because that's their target demographic.
Making everything bright. Giving you the idea of being almost there at the victory, but then you just miss it, so you pay another coin. Or the thrill of gambling and the
Chuck E. Cheese is like introduction Jake Paul. Kids. Well, no, I suppose Jake Paul was Paul. Mind.
And I'll get you guys 8 weeks of playtime for only $50. It costs 10 to get 30 minutes, bro. I'm on the website.
Les is gonna fucking license us a Chuck E. Cheese to own so we can be there legally.
Bro, that shit was just... I'm sorry, but that had such a menacing air to it.
Bro, I just thought of something.
I am on the website.
What if we bought an out-of-business Chuck E. Cheese as an office?
You mean, bro, that's literally how FNAF starts. Like,
well, it's more FNAF.
We will be murdered. We will be murdered by the animatronics in hours, if not days.
Every day I would fuck with you like that though if we did work at an abandoned Chuck E. Cheese. I wouldn't change it at all, and that'd be the whole gimmick of the place. Did you know why Google?
Welcome to the office. I fucking hate it here.
Yeah. Did you know why Google has like fucking sleep pods and wings all over the place instead of normal chairs? It's like, nah. We just work in an old Chuck E. Cheese.
Somebody comes to visit. Take your kid to work day. The fucking animatronic starts moving. Want a fun pass? Fun with all capital letters? Louse, you're not funding the entire trip. You cannot. You cannot fund an entire trip to Chuck E. Cheese. I forbid it.
Now, if you just wanted fun to you to go to Chuck E. Cheese by yourself, that would be funny.
Bro, you and I would be arrested so
That's what I'm
fast.
saying. Like, he doesn't have to fund for me to go to America. Just fund you going to Chuck E. Cheese.
No, but I mean, like, if the two of us if even I just by myself walked into a Chuck E. Cheese, I would be arrested so damn fast.
It'd be very funny though.
It would probably be pretty funny.
Like, I gotta meet Chuck!
Sir, why are you trying to come in here without children? I want to meet Chuck!
That son of a bitch owes me money!
That little rat bastard!
Bottom.
Hey, yo, what the fuck? Chuck E. Cheese broke as fuck. One kid in a birthday package gets a drink and 2 slices of pizza. Bro, I'm telling you, that's how they stay in business.
They just do that so many times in a row. To be fair, a lot of Chuck E. Cheeses are going out of business.
Yeah.
You should, okay, while you're looking up stuff, Louse, maybe look up if there is any old Chuck E. Cheese buildings for sale.
We can't buy a Chuck E. Cheese.
I kind of want to buy a Chuck E. Cheese.
I can't tell you how expensive that would be.
Oh, it'd probably be like $1 million, but... You know.
I'll buy a fucking birthday package for you guys. Yeah, man's gonna drop $10 for a birthday cake and a fucking high five from Chuck E. Cheese.
But bro, I'm not in America, so like a lot of that'd be wasted.
Not to mention Chucky has friends.
What if I could conference call into Chuck E. Cheese? Oh, so I was playing in the jungle gym and I was a bit claustrophobic back then. So I was scared and sitting in a bubble and this bitch walked up to me and snapped me and just beat the shit out of me. Wanted to tell my mom, sorry, not laughing at you, just the way the story's being told is funny.
I was gonna say, this whole thing just went off the
tell
rails
my mom and she
so
tells
damn
that
fast.
bitch's mom and she slapped her mom. No, wait, no. And she slapped me. Her mom slapped me and said my kid would never, with bruises all over me. My mom used pepper spray on her and we were banned from Chuck E. Cheese. But we got back after they heard the story. Very nice birthday beating.
Goddamn America.
Very nice show. Loved my 5th birthday. Amazing.
Oh no. Of course Laos found it. Former Chuck E. Cheese, 10,000 square feet of retail space available in Lincoln, Nevada.
Bro, we could have a
no,
Chuck
wait,
E.
NE
Cheese.
isn't Nevada.
Oh, that's NV is Nevada, isn't it?
NV is Nevada, yeah. NE is it's not New England because that's like 6 states.
Nebraska.
Ah, that makes sense. Apparently there's 10,000 square feet of a former Chuck E. Cheese in Lincoln, Nevada. The ad Laus put up, it is for sale for fucking $1.5 million.
I told you. I think we could bring him down to 1.
And then what? Take out a mortgage? Take out like 8 mortgages?
I'll take out a mortgage. I got good credit. I'll take out a mortgage for Chuck E. Cheese.
Bro, we do this online. We don't need an office space. Like,
but how fucking funny would that be to be the only YouTubers to be working out of a Chuck E. Cheese?
Out of a Chuck E. Cheese. That would be, I'm gonna be honest, That would be pretty fucking funny.
Like, Mr. Beast has his warehouses he filled with shit. And fucking, you know, Game Grumps have their fucking fake Tokyo in their thing with their offices and little shops. And Super Mega has the Super Megaplex, which is just an apartment that it's just a house that they do shit in, that they have as an office. But not one other fucking YouTuber can say they work day in, day out as a YouTuber
at a fucking
Chucky Charles Entertainment Cheese former dwelling. I would keep the sign, change the name lettering on the sign.
According to the advertisement, there is no sign.
I will get a sign made. Oh, Alex, the axolotl dropping in.
We got one for $2.5 million in Fredericksburg. You're going up in price. We need to go down. R2, we need to be going down, we need to be going up, not down. I don't know. I lost myself in the middle of that analogy.
No. Dig up, stupid.
Yeah, that.
the bit from The Simpsons where they're all looking for that treasure in that one episode, and then the episode ends where they're all stuck with this giant hole and they keep digging for hours to find it, and they're like, well, we better dig our way out, and they keep digging, and it cuts to black, and I just hear Chief Wiggum go, no, dig up, stupid. Huh? Sorry, there's a... Before we had... Oh, we didn't. We only had one of those. Why did I make two? Sorry, Chad, I was a bit stupid for a minute. Not off. This thing. This is going slower than I thought, but we're having fun all the same. Take this one apart. Chicken Nugget has some fucking figures now. What do you mean Chicken Nugget has? Nugget. Who's Chicken Nugget?
It's a YouTube Shorts / TikTok channel of absolutely adorable animated animals doing wacky shit. The main character is named Chicken Nugget, and he's a dog. Oh, okay. And he's got his friends Cheeseburger the cat.
Okay.
Coffee the sheep and wolves in a wolf outfit.
Okay.
Hot Sauce the angry, nasty
Governor of California.
What?
The angry Governor of California.
No, Hot Sauce.
Yeah, he's the Governor of California.
No, he's a squirrel.
Who's the Governor of California?
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
No, not anymore. It's the fucking squirrel is the governor now.
What squirrel?
The fucking Hot Sauce.
What do you mean? What the fuck are you talking about?
The squirrel's name is Hot Sauce, but his job is Governor of fucking California. His occupation
looking
is
at
squirrel.
Is that what you're looking at? Are you like looking at the fucking...
No, I just said it as a joke and then it kept building because he kept denying me. He kept knowing my yes and.
No, he is a squirrel and is considered the antagonist. There's ice cream and French fry. Excuse me, French fly. The non-binary angel and demon that are constantly at odds with each other before falling in love with each other.
Nice.
And then there's Bezel, who's the only normal-looking dude in the whole thing. He's actually a dude, and he's got a clock for a head.
Well, then he's not normal.
Well, he's got, like, an actual human body.
So do I. You don't see me bragging about it. Get that piece first. I'm trying to make sure I get some stuff right. Then I gotta get it. Got it looking good so far, dude. Thank you very much. Also thoughts of the new Helluva boss. Really loved it. Worth the wait, I think.
Oh yeah.
You know that
Show's always
that
good.
15 minutes can save you 15% or more on car insurance.
On car
using
insurance.
Geico. I'm moving to Ohio to visit.
Gecko!
I'm moving to Ohio to visit my grandma. So are my siblings. The cat muffin, cupcake, and frosting are all related, and they get along so well. They are always together. It's crazy. Beth is my favorite fucking character, says Warzone. Lau says,
Bezel is fucking funny.
Lau saying, do we want Hazfans in a Chuck E. Cheese off?
Fuck's sake.
That's where my thought was going earlier. I was gonna say we should get a sign made up for Chuck E. Cheese, but it's in the font of Chuck E. Cheese with Chuck E. Cheese there.
But it says Hazfans.
It says Hazfans Unlimited, yeah.
If I end up working in a fucking Chuck E. Cheese in Nebraska,
Nah, bro, I'll like airlift it somewhere else.
you gotta.
What if you found out I was actually like really super rich, or I woke up one day and I like won the lottery, like a $2 billion or something, and then like the next
For how much you're paying me? If I found out you were a millionaire,
that's why I'm
I
saying
would kill you.
No, that's why I'm saying if I found out like the next day that like tomorrow that I won the lottery. What I'm saying
I'd
is
be asking for a raise first and foremost.
Obviously, but no, the way you find out is that you're in bed tomorrow morning, okay? And then like you're just sitting in bed, and then you hear a noise, and it sounds like a fan, but like you look around, your fan's not on, you don't have aircon on or anything. You notice it's not coming from inside the house. There's a distant
Step outside
whirring.
and you land a
There's
fucking
a
Chuck E.
whirring
Cheese.
outside. You walk out and there's an aircraft carrier, or like those aircraft carrying like helicopters, like a cargo bob, carrying an entire Chuck E. Cheese, and I plop it down in the land beside your house. And I pop out the roof and I just go, I won the fucking lottery.
Bro, the land next to my house is about couple hundred square feet of yard and then a street.
Yeah.
You're gonna drop that Chuck E. Cheese into the middle of an open road.
That's my plan.
Ugh.
Oh,
A Chinook helicopter. I knew that's what it was called.
cargo bob.
If James wins the lottery, I'm inviting you all to the hotel on my expense. But if he wins the lottery, he'll have the money for it to be at his expense.
Doom, this isn't what you understand. This is what you don't understand. When you're rich, you don't have to pay for anything.
Honestly,
With the tax cuts I'm gonna get.
yeah. As an American, you just put me in like a... You just put me into like an entirely different headspace. I think I changed dimensions for a second.
No, I'd redistribute the wealth. I've always said this to Andy, that if I ever won the lottery, what I'd do is I'd buy a lot of land or like a load of buildings in like a semi-abandoned village like we have like where I live right now. And I would buy a whole load of the businesses and like redo them back to their former glory and shit like that, and like allow young people to live back in Ireland again, keep staying in Ireland, doing fucking jobs for nice wages. But anyway, and then it also rent like whatever cul-de-sac or whatever, and give y'all who work with me your own houses, not like rooms in an apartment building or anything like that, but like your full entire own houses, backyards, the whole thing, and kind of just like rent free. No, you don't pay anything. It'll be signed over to you guys completely. But you know, just thank you. And then like obviously we'd have big office spaces to actually start doing this. full-time power crew and everyone on wages and stuff.
Laos said communist question mark, and then put a picture of Mr. House from Fallout New Vegas saying, yeah, okay, liberal.
Yeah, it's exactly what I want, Laos.
Which is, I think it's ironic because Mr. House was, for those of you who haven't somehow played Fallout New Vegas, he was an insane capitalist. So of course he'd be the guy who says, okay, liberal.
Hey, boomer.
Okay, boomer.
Yeah, there used to be like an arcade around here for young people. That's the thing. That's a lot of problems with stuff now, is that there's no places for young people to safely go anywhere.
Right?
You can be a kid, you can go to the park, but then once you hit like 10, 12, you're like, nah, you're creepy, you can hang around a park, you're gonna get reported. That's why I want to make like a place that's like a youth center, you know?
Yeah, I get you.
Where maybe not entirely, but maybe something as far as like $10 a month or something, or $20 a month at the most, and be a thing where like we have a minibus that goes around to all the houses and collects the kids if they want to go after school, if they can't walk in distance, and then brings them out to the thing and they can stay for as long as they like. There'll be study places that people want to go to do their homeworks away from their house. There'll be game places to play like games, consoles and shit. Or games, people can play D&D, they can do whatever the fuck they like.
In Holland, you don't go to the park because either you get stabbed or you're buying drugs.
Yep, that's kind of what it is here. Like, after the time where kids go to the park, yeah, that's exactly what it is. It's just...
Oh, well, that's just
safe.
New York. Like, New York, you can do that during the day. Like, Europeans needing to wait till nighttime to get stabbed. Get a load of these guys. Am I right, Americans? Nya, nya, nya. Please help us. It's very violent in our country.
Warzone says, yes, we do allow us to. We want Hazfans to have a Chuck E. Cheese office. Only a few days ago, Muffin had to go to the vet. My brother Andrew told me Cupcake and Frosting sat at the door for hours waiting for Muffin to come back. Sad. We had that when they live with my mother. Obviously, they don't live with me, but our cats we had. Well, they're still alive. They still live with my parents or my mother.
They're still alive, but like
they're not with me. Oreo.
So they may as well be dead.
No. Oreo and Buttons. We had lost.
But
Oreo like went out, like obviously wandering because she lives in the countryside, so they're fine to go out and do that. You know, not really like in the cities in America where like they ruin the entire ecosystem or anything like that. But yeah, the cat didn't come home for a couple of days. We're like, oh, like a night or two, maybe at most, would be like, okay, that's okay, kind of typical for a cat, but I didn't come home after like 3 or 4 days. I thought the cat was like run off or gone or dead in the road or something. Cat comes home, and we think everything's fine. Motherfucker's limping. Turns out, bring him to the vet. Motherfucker was shot. Like a buckshot ricocheted off him and got him in the side of the leg. So the theory we have is that a farmer saw him in a field and thought he was like a fucking fox or something and shot him. And that farmer can go jump off a cliff. But yeah, then he had a limp, so he had to get fucking metal bars in his fucking leg to heal and shit. Like my cat had fucking like major surgery and shit. Poor boy was only like not even a year old at the time as well. Fucking boy's a champion now. He's like 3 or 4 now. Motherfucker is going great now, but he still has a thing where like when he was like recovering, he'd sit on like the armrest of an armchair and he'd hang that leg off instead of scrunching it up. So now he just still does that now, even though the pain's not there anymore. He'll just sit on the chair beside you on the arm of the chair, and his leg will just like dangle down to the side.
That's delightful.
My boy. He also loves to be held like a baby, because you just pick him up in your arms like a baby, and he looks up in your face.
It took me forever to figure out this is how you're supposed to talk. You were supposed to do. To activate the butt, but I need to go. Val is calling me, but I need to go. Bye.
Julio, see you later, Ed.
Goodbye, Green Leader Ed.
It's an Ed's word.
Oh god, Los, what now?
What has he found?
He just said my name, so I'm fucking scared.
Now,
What did you just say? My brain died.
Now, Les, if if you find any cool ass office buildings or outlets in Ireland, that could very much happen more so, because we do have a good few people who are in Europe as well. Might make more sense.
Man, what the fuck, dude? You can't just put that shit in the chat without warning.
What people in the chat?
A news article about a dude who got
What?
caught.
Jesus Christ. Bro, I'm gonna censor that or just delete that, because I'm I don't
Catch this delete key, homeboy.
I don't like the picture. I don't like that picture. It's again, I get what you were showing because it's a weird fucking news article, but I don't want that sitting there.
I'll search the office buildings, bro. Stop. James is gonna actually get us a Chuck E. Cheese. I don't want to live in a Chuck E. Cheese, bro.
Not a Chuck E. Cheese, but like if there's, I was just saying for my own sake, if there's a cool office space in Ireland, you know, the equivalent of a Chuck E. Cheese. We don't have Chuck E. Cheeses here, but like there's something that used to be like a former fucking neon glow in the dark fucking mini golf park or some shit.
Man.
What?
Fuckers are gonna murder me at fucking Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. Like,
Wherever we
it's
are,
a real place now?
yeah, wherever we do end up, if we do end up in an office space one day, I am still gonna commission like an animatronic suit like that to fuck around with you.
Reminds me of the clip someone filmed. He was like, "Hey man, I snuck into this Chuck E. Cheese after hours. Shit's crazy." And he's like playing one of the games.
Yeah.
And then he slowly turns around and Chucky is standing right behind him. And then the film cuts before he can, get murdered.
Funny, but not meant to be there. No,
I have returned. I had to do something, but I'm back. It's all right, Pocket Imp. Why did you have to post a picture of Alistair with no limbs? It's just a head with stick arms and legs.
I think I missed something. I incorrectly put something somewhere.
Dude, you got the Lego set. I'm just here. I'm just vibing out. Like I'm just.
Well, this might be there. Then what's here? Sorry, some stuff the angles aren't always correct.
I love posting random images. Fair, but like, what the fuck? Like,
That goes there instead. My fault entirely, chat. Let me
man, y'all are wildin'.
Okay. Back on track. So I gotta get this green one. What these ones are called actually? It's this one with like a stud on the top and a stud on the side. They're called.
I don't think I've ever seen one of those.
They're called snap bricks.
What kind of office do you want? Like the new hippie relax your mind, or do you want Industrial Revolution slave building?
I'd like one where I could hang a hammock. But yeah, I will get a Chuck E. Cheese animatronic and I will point it directly at Doom's office. And if he tries to
just gonna-
obstruct the view at anything, like if you try and put up a poster in the way or like a drywall, the next day you come in, there will be like a perfect eye hole cut out so you can still see his eyes through it. And I will deny it every step of the way so you think it's... So, like, in the back of your head, you know it's me completely. But for a half second, you'll always think, is Chucky doing this?
Chucky!
Is this Charles? Is Charles in charge of our days and our nights?
What?
That's a reference to an American sitcom from like the 80s that like I only know because it's a reference in something else.
Okay. Congrats. I don't...
No, it's just funny to think what I thought about it. I didn't even think about it when I said it. But you like when you were confused about what that was from, I was like, oh yeah, it's weird that as an American you don't know that, but I know that as like someone who consumed American media outside of America, but like it's a reference in a reference. Well, that's like if I knew like Jared from Subway was, but like Gen Alpha kids like now wouldn't know who he is. It'd be funny if I knew that as like a...
I think you just physically aged me with that one. That fucking hurt me.
Or how some like late Gen Zers don't know who O.J. Simpson is.
Oh. Why would you hurt me like this, James?
And my favorite thing about... I was about to say, my favorite thing about O.J. Simpson. No, that brother's still on like...
Careful!
That brother's still on like YouTube and like Twitter and shit, and he'll go like... He'll be on something and he'll just be like... Motherfucker just be like weighing in on fucking murder cases and shit. In the news.
Of course you can weigh in, OJ. You did one.
Yeah, he's going around like, man, this guy got, oh god, what he did. And people in the comments just be like, OJ, what the fuck do you mean what he did? What the fuck did you do?
Exactly. Oh my god, Pocket Imp just posted a picture of Alistair and Angel Dust
As Peter and Lois.
as Peter and Lois Griffin. I've seen the face of hell and I no longer fear death.
Yo, I know you're on, I'm pretty sure that's daft.ie, Louse, so if you wanna send that link my way, I'll have a look at what you found. Where does this piece go? This?
Does it go here? Does it go there? Does it go everywhere?
No, but there's when I put that in there, then I go to this step. It says that this piece goes in this hole. I can't because it
Hole.
those will push up against that. What the fuck? Oh no, that's why, because I'm an idiot.
Oh, that's why!
That goes down first, then that goes down there. That's where I went.
Oh, it's also obvious. I'm a moron.
Yeah, that's exactly what it was. Gotta replace that. Okay, I know what I'm doing now, chat. I'm picking up what you're putting down.
What?
My favorite ways of saying that phrase for no reason. It's just so needlessly not correct. Instead of I'm picking up what you're putting down, it's I'm picking up what you're shitting down. It's funny to me. I don't know why. It just entertains me. Actually, oh, that's really cool. Actually, this piece on its side like that, and then it looks like a root going up the tree, side of the tree. Really fucking nice.
It's a video of a woman. Laos just posted a video of a woman saying, "Don't eat uranium. followed by a guy eating a piece of uranium and saying, "Nice try, Fed."
Oh, he DM'd me the building. So I'll check that out in 2 seconds. I have it up in another tab here. See, this is the rent. We gotta buy ours right out. Well, okay, it is fancy looking, but the thing that's selling me in this office space already is a framed photo on the wall of a monkey with sunglasses on, smoking a cigarette, and I'm like, bruh, that's something that will get me to buy a building.
I think my friends have that, now that I think about it.
It's like black and white.
Oh no, theirs is in color. It's like a gorilla with shades on doing the
And then
finger
another one looks
pose.
like another one is like a guy who looks like a general, who looks like Bill Murray. Okay, this is a fancy place, but the elevator goes into like a lobby, or into like a, not into a lobby, into like a living sitting area. It looks fancy, but
Man, we're starting to go down the rabbit hole of places we can't afford. Don't do that to yourself, man.
it's funny though. I love doing that. That's fun. Warzone. You're talking about O.J. Simpson said he was proven not guilty. Bro was proved guilty in the. It was not that he was proved not guilty. That's that they had to put the verdict as because they didn't have enough evidence. It's not about evidence, because he was charged in the criminal, not in the criminal court, but he was charged in the civil courts, and he had to pay the family and of Nicole Brown Simpson, and that's why he wrote that book. Where he said, it was called "If I Did It."
If I did it.
But they didn't let his like PR people wouldn't let him release it because obviously that's the stupidest fucking thing in the world to do. But then when he was charged to like give money to Nicole Brown Simpson's family, the courts were like, "Hey, this is an asset he has. We can give the rights to the family and they can publish the book and sell it." So they've published the book, and the book just has in the giantest font on the front of the cover with a picture of O.J. Simpson that just says "I did it," and then in the tip of the I in the capital I there's like a tiny "if" written in it. So when you look at the book,
Damn.
it just looks like O.J. Simpson's face saying "I did it," and that's the biggest fuck you ever. I hope O.J. Simpson.
Damn, that's a level of petty I can respect.
I hope O.J. Simpson rocked forever in the biggest hole in hell. Oh shit.
Man, Pocket Imp keeps putting drawings they're making in the chat, and each one gets more and more cursed.
If something's
There's Alistair vibe check. There's Alistair doing the Marge Simpson dance.
oh the crumb.
Yeah, and then there's Alistair with. And then there's Alistair with All Might's face.
Sorry, what the fuck?
You know All Might, right?
Yeah. Oh, I love that meme as well, Louse. You know, if you press the gas and
With the brake and the gas.
car takes a screenshot.
Your car takes a screenshot. For those of you who don't own cars, that will lock up your engine.
Wait, that will spin you out. Okay, there's something going on.
You'll just die. You'll just straight up die.
There's something going up with the set here. I have an issue where.
Pride Month is coming up. It's already passed, my guy. So
No,
instead of giving your money to
different countries have different Pride months.
Pride Month is coming up, so instead of giving your money to big corporations putting rainbows on things, give your money to me, a gay, directly.
Yeah. That's an idea.
When your cat messages your boss trying to get you fired.
When your cat.
Yeah, see.
Your cat.
Yeah.
There's something going on here where something is putting pressure on pieces where it shouldn't need to be.
Did you mean the American school system?
Bro, there's something going on here. There's definitely something going on. Oh, I'm an idiot, that's why. It's
of course!
It is always the way.
It's so obvious. I'm a moron! It's gonna be our new catchphrase for this channel. It's so obvious. I'm a moron!
Nah, it's just I'm not reading the instructions right, because I'm doing something different. Okay, that totally works
Why the
now.
fuck you ain't reading the instructions right?
Because I'm fucking talking to y'all.
Hey, who the fuck is this guy? Who the fuck is Tingus Pingus?
Who the fuck is... Ma! Ma!
Ma! That weird cat's outside!
Scared me!
There's a weird... I don't want to get into a fight with Lucy!
Or, yeah, that's what it was. Lucy. Yeah, we're definitely going to have to do this in 2 streams. Because we're still only in bag 207.
Oh, Laos, I haven't played this video yet, but if this does what I think it does...
I know exactly what's going to happen.
Me when I steal that stupid Lucky Charms, but I remember that it's Irish.
Come on, shake like a
And the car. Yep.
Yeah. They could hear that meme, by the way, when I played it. I forgot about that because it's on Discord.
God damn it.
I did that thing where, as an adult, you think it's a treat for yourself to buy yourself a basic necessity, you know?
Ugh.
I bought myself a new pair of sandals because my old ones were literally, and I don't mean this figuratively, like literally when I was in the store buying these new ones, I could feel the floor tiles on the bottom of my soles from the old ones.
Yikes.
That's how old my old ones were.
Yikes.
So I got myself new sandals, and again the other ones were worn down to the nub of the floor, and these new ones, they're really good, but they're thick as fuck. They're the same sandals, but they're just brand new. Look at the thickness of those.
Oh no.
So I'm already
Pocket Imp just...
6'4", so like I'm going around the house like, oh, I can see even higher cabinets now.
Pocket Imp just put Alistair going skedaddle skadoodle. Your dick is now a noodle.
I gotta do surgery on this set for a second to get this to work.
Whoosh, you now have small Peter.
Didn't they get me to put this in that spot before we covered it in a little fucking hole?
How much money to ban Pocket Imp from the Discord server? Man, everybody's welcome here. We ain't paying to ban people.
That's not nice.
That's American capitalism.
And again, they're only posting memes to do with the shows, which is what the whole...
I can hear the pictures. Oh, Laos is just being a goof. He's saying I can hear the pictures. Skedaddle, skadoodle.
Her dick is now a noodle. How would it have been so hard for them to tell me to put that piece there beforehand? Oh my
Because
god.
that requires your input, and that is something we cannot allow.
I don't know, I'm just saying, bro. Like, for some of these sets, like, I think recently, some of these sets, they had to, they needed a couple people to walk through them a couple times. I get, like, after a while, if they're LEGO experts trying these sets at home, all well and good, but you gotta get people to fucking try them out once or twice here. You know?
Yeah. Yeah.
Again, the set's not poorly designed, it's just... It should have told me
Poorly
to do...
designed.
No, it should have... No, the instructions should have told me to do this bit, like, earlier. Because because I'm having to like open up something to put something back in. That's how you were born, Timmy.
I swear to God, if I see Skedaddle Skedoodle with Blitz sending the Lorax having a baby with that orange fuck.
That okay? These. Oh wait, no.
What the hell is that? The picture's just small enough that I can't tell what's going on here.
Hold on, I'll BRB. Oh, sorry. It took me forever to figure out that this is how you're supposed to talk. Oh, we read that one, sorry. Something I thought I'd never say. Cherry, don't eat the rabbit. It's still alive. My dog, Cherry. I'm very tired, so good night, ladies and gentlemen. See you next time. Have a Pride Month and stay safe. And good night, says Cole. Night, Cole. Bams and Nuds having a strong... there was one time where Lego made Nazis for Indiana Jones sets. That they did. The thing it didn't
Well, I mean...
didn't include any stickers for that.
I mean, obviously Nazis are bad. But specifically in the context of Indiana Jones, the dude whose whole thing is beating the shit out of Nazis.
The thing is, I hate Nazis.
It's like getting if Lego put
Put a
like
warning on a
Lego-
stormtrooper.
I was gonna say if they put if they made a Wolfenstein set. Like, yeah, there's Nazis on it, but it's specifically what he's doing to those Nazis that makes that okay.
Yeah. It's not like it's a Hitler's not in the set, you know?
It's not like we're saying, hey, go Nazis, right?
That's gonna be clipped. The Doomiest guy, hey, go Nazis.
Oh god, Louse and Pocket Imp are having like a war for the chat over here.
Which one of them can be the fastest to clip that part where you said you did that thing with the Nazi? I'm not gonna repeat it because then they'd have me saying it.
Wait, what?
The thing you said about Nazis. We ain't doing this game where you're like, what did I say? And then you get me to say it. We're not doing that game.
No, I don't want to say it because I don't want to get clipped for it.
You already said it, and it's gonna get clipped. And then you're gonna get a clip in you.
Damn. Alright.
Not for me, but just in general, you know?
Shit, dude, am I gonna die?
Well, you're fine.
I don't want to die, man. So much to live for.
And there's so many things I'd like to do before I die. I mean, I haven't even died yet. I've always wanted to die.
I fucking hate working here. This is some bullshit.
Himmler and Joseph couples are set. Jesus Christ. That he said he is going to go rewind and clip that.
Don't. Please. You don't understand what you'll do. I will physically cease to be.
Just
God damn it. Pocket Imp is now going through and making each Hazbin Hotel character into a TF2 character.
They're going to say an NFT.
No, a Team Fortress 2 character. So he made Charlie into the sniper, and he just made Angel Dust into the soldier. Except it was actually Charlie and the sniper's outfit, and this one is just soldier with Angel's paint job on him.
That's somehow funnier.
No.
Oh, the way the Louse put the clip in?
No. He put in a picture of something much worse.
Where do I even want to look?
I don't think you want to, but
That's,
I can't
that's
stop
an
you.
indication I should, okay. That's funny. Really funny.
Y'all are fucked in the head, man.
Lucy's one of my dogs. Named Good Job. Good Job. Sometime Lego made Nazis for Indiana Jones. The only thing I'm good at is raising up your girl. Haha, I'm single. Joke is because I'm bad at everything because I'm single. I'm low-key kind of wish I was a pocket imp, not gonna lie.
Bro, can you imagine the level of comfort? Like,
What do you mean? What's a pocket imp as a concept?
do you remember in season 2 episode 4 there all the tiny imps?
Oh, wow.
There was one in the background who literally in a Goetia demon's purse.
Ah, like a dog.
Yeah, like a chihuahua. So everybody's like, yo, pocket imp.
Ah.
And bro, what I would not... Can you imagine how comfortable it would be?
It we be.
It would be... Oh god, pocket imp. Did you just make a picture of the meme with... Did you just make a picture of the meme with the 5 black dudes around the one girl, but you did it with Charlie, Dante, Doom Guy, that Soldier back there, Spawn, and I can't tell who's in the middle?
Who's in the middle? Hold on. Let me get that picture.
Isabel's over there. I see her.
That E-Gamma 209.
I can't tell. The picture's really, really small.
Gotta put the windows in. You just gotta be able to see out his house. Right at the window.
Bro, being a pocket imp would be so comfortable, though. Like, you just get to sit in a purse. Don't gotta deal with no bullshit. Don't gotta deal with no.
You think that, but like, who could be eaten by?
You gotta put a bow tie on every once in a while.
Could be eaten by a big cat very easily.
True.
You know, or a hellhound.
Hey, man, that's why you're in a purse. That's why you're in the purse, bro.
Yo, you think that those submarine billionaires are in hell?
Probably.
But,
Hopefully.
Yeah, billionaires. That's me. What do you think? Do you think fucking you think that was a hit job by IMP? I think the guy's the one guy's stepson put the hit on him.
Moxie.
Wait, no, you gotta be. It's gotta be a hellbound who's put the hit out. Who would have put the hit out? Anyway, you were talking about a scenario. Moxie just.
It's
what?
it's got it. You know the whole thing had to be their plan was to crash the submarine, but Moxie accidentally but because Blitz elbowed Moxie or something, he cracked a window with his elbow. And like the whole thing instantly depressurized.
Or no, the entire time they're like, it's like million Blitz with like big bazookas and fucking RPGs and shit, and they're trying to do, and just like Moxie has his tiny crossbow, and he finally gets him to not do it by the end of the episode, and they're leaving, and
he accidentally pulls the trigger and hits the
just
window,
the one tiny.
Does the thing like in Ice Age where it's like. Then the whole thing just explodes. Yeah, bro, I've seen that shit happen IRL. Those billionaires, there ain't gonna be nothing left to bury.
There was that one fucking episode of Mythbusters where they did that with a big oil tanker.
Oh yeah.
So if you want to see what happened to those guys, just definitely check that out.
Yeah, if you want to look up Mythbusters oil tanker, and you'll find out what happened to those. And you'll find out what happened to those billionaires.
Surprised that hasn't come back as a meme now because of that, like to do with that. That clip coming back for a meme, as that would have been very appropriate. The other.
And you know there had to have been a moment where, like, they thought they were going to be okay.
Nah, like,
and then the oxygen depressurized. Like,
for their sake, more than anything, for, like, anyone human's sake, I really hope, like, again, because, again, they were billionaires, so, like, no ethical consumption under capitalism, all that shit. But, like, I still have the humanity to say, like, I hope that they were just crushed instantly and they weren't there for 3 days waiting like everyone else was saying was going on. You know?
I hope the driver wasn't. I kind of hope the billionaires were.
Well, like, it's one
Just
or
a
the
little
other.
bit.
It's one or the other. But, like,
Yeah.
in the better scenario, I just hope that they just died instantly because, again, fuck them for being such fucking blatant assholes and they burn all these resources away. But at the same time, yeah, like, excuse me.
Those MFs did not go quietly into that good night. They just ceased to be.
Lurby saying, bro, I want to join the Discord, but I forgot how to join groups. Well, if you click the link in the description, it should bring you to our Discord to join. Again, 18 plus, just as the shows are 18 plus and stuff. But
Pocket Imp just drove out Laos because they kept making
eating
fucking...
memes.
No, they just kept making TF2 Hazbin Hotel.
Well, maybe throw some of those in the Hazbin Hotel actual chat, so they're not clogging up this chat.
And also so everybody else can see them.
Yeah.
We don't like leaving people out around here. We don't take kindly to leaving people out of jokes in these parts. America, fuck yeah. That's what I like to hear, Pocket Imp.
That piece. Okay.
No! Pocket Imp, I'm putting an end to this now. You've lost your life privileges.
Or the more of those fucking guys.
I do not need to see Alistair Ahago face.
That's punishable by death in certain countries.
It's punishable by death in certain countries? Alright, that was a funny one. What the F is this?
You know what?
I don't know, Pocket Imp. You're the one who brought it in.
You know what? I'll get us banned in China, but it'd be very funny.
Saying we're
Hey, look. It's Mao.
It's not Mao. It's Xi Jinping.
Oh, Xi Jinping. Sorry. I thought it was Mao.
Hey, bro, Mao Zedong was a serious Chinese political leader, the big communist guy responsible for more deaths than Hitler and Stalin.
Okay, sorry. Sorry. This one's Mao.
Ouch. Ouch.
That's why he's depressed.
God.
It's the weight of his consciousness.
Honestly, I think Mao was guilty because he did do that by accident.
What do you mean?
He was just like, "Hey, these birds are." He was just like, "Hey, these birds are eating our crops. Let's get rid of them." And everyone was like, "Yeah." And they got rid of the birds, and then it turned out the birds were eating the bugs that kept them off the crops. So then, like, 15 million people starved to death. That's your history fact for today, kids. Put that on your exam.
I'm missing it. No, I don't seem to be actually. Seems to be like me, bro. Built different.
Hey, bro, that didn't even hurt, man. I'm built different.
Or are you seriously coming up in here and not giving me my bedtime kiss? I'm hurt.
Talking to your wife again?
It's just two guys in jail together.
Okay, I would have taken 2 guys. In prison?
That's the joke. They're just lying in their bunks and he's just talking to the other guy and he's just, man, you know, I gotta say how I really feel. You can give me a good night kiss tonight, bro. I miss it.
Oh, this place is a
That's
nightmare.
my favorite thing is when like they do like big burly guys doing like sensitive things. Not because it's funny for guys to be sensitive, but it's because it's just such the antithesis.
It's a very big juxtaposition.
Yeah. Oh, see, that's the issue. That's because I'm looking at fucking left to right. It's going up and down. These steps are. Fuck you. So that goes there. That goes there. So what's those?
See, that's what. Like I said, I have a ton of pictures in my pocket, and that's why they call me Pocket Imp. Are you sure that's the reason? Are you sure it's not because you're in somebody's pocket, like literally you're just stuffed into a purse?
You know the way like Blitz is kind of, people think that like Blitz is just like a fuck toy for Solus. The Pocket Imp some kind of an insult as well for like a pocket pussy.
I feel like you just woke me up to something very evil. We gotta get Vivzie on this, quick! Someone get on Twitter.
Because they're in hell, so they don't care about the moral implications of it. Would they just would some people just have like imps in their would Valentino have a pocket imp for that purpose?
I like how even the chats went quiet. Like everybody has to stop and consider that.
Like Wani the shithead. I think that's weird. These are like my 3 a.m. thoughts, even though it's only midnight now, but you know what I mean. We're just here like, what the fuck? Like, what's the wider implications?
And what do you mean everybody thinks Blitz is just like a toy?
What?
Like the normal version, or do you mean like he's so short that Stolas just uses him as...
No, but like Asmodeus is like even like shaming him for being with Blitz is like look, it's his own little like thing to play with, because they don't respect imps as like equal footing.
Which is hilariously ironic given the screenshots we've seen for what else is coming in season 2.
Oh, there it is.
For those of you who can't remember, we got promised a episode revolving around Fizzarali and Ozzy being a thing. Literally a news article calling him a hypocrite.
Okay. They put honey and some tea on the table.
I had 0 brain cells making this name. Well, it's not just you. Everybody calls them pocket imps.
It's just, I'm just conspiratorially speaking right now, so don't mind me if I say something stupid. It's what happens.
But I feel like you just uttered the secret phrase to like an evil temple, like
unearthed truth.
Like you have just unearthed something that was not meant to be known.
But like, given the nature of some people in the Helluva world, it wouldn't actually surprise me if that was the case.
Everybody get on Twitter. We have to ask Vivziepop.
What is pocket imp a fucking euphemism for flashlight?
Is that what they use them for? We need to know, Viv.
No, not if they actually use pocket imps for that as people, but I'm just on about it like that. Is that like a euphemism? Like, oh, you got yourself a little pocket imp there, and it's like, ha ha ha, yeah. You know?
Probably not. If
I went to hell, I would start that.
I feel like if they do use the term, they would use it literally. Like.
Yeah, probably.
And do you think Asmodeus and Beelzebub are like the party cousins who, like, everybody at the family gatherings trying to act all like very proper, and then they pull up and everyone's like, oh shit.
Oh. What do I look like? Fucking guy? Some kind of dude?
Yeah.
Some kind of fella? You calling me a glughead?
I ain't calling you for dinner.
Calling me a liar? You calling me the truth?
Bonus points to anybody who can guess which episode, what first off, what show that's from, and what episode it's from.
And which cast member got charged for soliciting minors in Mexico?
What?
Hint. It was the womanizing character.
I feel like we're talking about 2 entirely different shows.
We are not. You think we are, but we are not, and that makes it worse.
There wasn't a womanizing character in that show, though.
Wait, what show do you think that line is from?
SpongeBob.
Bro, that's from Drake and Josh.
Oh, yeah, I knew about that. But that's a line from SpongeBob. He's waiting in line for the salty spittoon, and a dude goes, "Hey, wasn't I in front of you?" And he goes, "No, you weren't." He goes, "You calling me a liar?" And he says, "I ain't calling you for dinner." And then they beat the hell out of each other.
That's not the line I said.
Oh yeah, I ain't calling you a truther. That was Josh.
It was Drake and Josh, yeah. Bro, remember the fucking girlfriend that Josh gets in like the 2nd or 3rd season?
No,
and like
Josh got a girlfriend?
Yeah, he was another smart girl or whatever like that.
There you go, my man.
If you look at her in the show, she looks like at least like 16, 17, 18 going on. That girl was 13 when those episodes first came out. You look at the girl.
Whoa.
If you look up Josh, it's not that there's a big age gap or anything like that. That's not a thing. They were of age with each other, or whatever. But the girl playing her looks so much older.
Yeah, all right, Moaning Myrtle. Let's.
Oh, I get to put something. I get to put honey in the honey pot.
Ooh.
A very cute touch. Is that a flower piece or is that just a... Pretend it is. I'm meant to... Oh, push it in with it. We got honey in the honey pot. Yeah, we're definitely gonna have to do some 2 streams, which is not bad. Oh, jeez. Oh, it just sits in there. I thought there was a push thing I was putting it into. I wonder if it fell out.
You just snapped the thing in half. Like,
No, the honey just fell out of the pot. But which is good though because Jamie wanted to see some of this as well, so he'll get to see it if we can. How long have we been?
all right.
Not right now. I'm gonna finish what's in this bag, obviously, but be along with that. Or if you gotta go, man. At the same time.
Nah, I ain't gotta go, man.
Okay.
I live in a constant state of flux, whose only constant is that my bed is too cold.
I think I got a cousin from there.
What? Look, I get we're trying to do, I want to do bits, but I can't progress the bit if I don't know what the fuck you just said.
You said you live in a constant state of whatever flux or whatever, and I was like, oh, I think I got a cousin from there.
Oh, see, I went so far past that in my sentence that I was like, from cold bed?
I'm quiet because sister is screaming at me at the top of her lungs, like, shut the fuck up, man. I'm gonna try change my profile picture, be right back. I look so good. It's great, what the fuck's happening? A wasp just came up to my window. I'm gonna name him Jerry. Let's fist bump Jerry. Bro, he moved his hand with mine. I love Jerry.
Update, Jerry killed me. Like,
a little dangly bit at the end of this. I think it's a birdhouse.
hey.
It looks like it has like a tassel off the end of it. Curtain.
Literally the meme of hey, whoa, hey.
I wish they had an Easter egg in this set of Winnie the Pooh's gun. That would be so funny. Although actually that's the thing with Lego sets, they don't they may have made them in the past, but they don't ever now make realistic weapons. Because Lego is not a violent toy. It's for creativity.
Lame.
No, it's for creativity. Like they can do weapons of like superheroes and shit like that, but they're not gonna put like an AK in a fucking. They're not gonna make a Desert Storm set. Imagine they made a Desert Storm set of them fucking holding up fucking Osama bin Laden's head.
Oh my god. I was trying to piece together like what the hell is Desert Storm?
That's what it was, wasn't it? Operation Desert Storm. They went to finally kill bin Laden. I'm looking for. Oh, 2 of those. What the fuck?
No, Operation Desert Storm was in the Gulf War.
Oh, what one was that then?
The operation to kill bin Laden was called Operation Neptune Spear.
What was Desert Storm? Was that Saddam Hussein?
Operation- Hold on. I think it was Saddam Hussein, but I'm gonna double check. The Gulf War. Alright, but that's not what I asked for. I asked for... the 42-day United States-led air offensive in response to Saddam Hussein's invasion of Kuwait.
That's what it was. Because I knew it was an old reference, but I didn't know how old. Isn't it funny that Saddam Hussein died and then he became a character in South Park in Hell and he was in the fucking movie?
That is pretty funny. Mainly because I can imagine Saddam Hussein finding out about that in hell and being like, shit, dude.
Especially love the voice they gave him.
Like Satan's in the corner like, damn, they killing you in the South Park reworks right now.
Like Satan's this big buff guy and then he's just there like, hey guy, what's going on?
Hey, guy, what's going on?
Hey fella, don't be like that. I like this chair. Watch this, watch this. It go back though.
Ooh.
So Pooh Bear can just be sitting in his fucking chair like it's like his PewDiePie gaming chair. Was that meme, wasn't it?
I don't know.
Yeah, there was a meme where he used to show off how his gaming chair could go fully flat, his like custom one. Anyway, look, he's just here and he's like, oh, he can't go back because of the angle. Hold on. There we go. Motherfucker could sleep in his chair. I like that chair, that's a cute chair. There it goes. Alright. We gotta get one of these, or these, or I'll get one of these. Clearly Jerry flew. Update: Jerry flew away. Rip Jerry. A bird just ate him. It's funerals in 10 days. You better be there. My uncle was in a desert storm.
Bro, I don't even know where you are.
Bro.
For the wasp, not the.
Rip Uncle Hussein. Am I right?
Yeah, what did I see once? It was like my grandpa was a pilot in World War II. He took down like 30 German fighters. Worst engineer the Luftwaffe ever had.
No, I'm sorry if your uncle did actually pass or anything.
Oh yeah, of course. Like actually, if like actually that happened,
He didn't say
then, yeah,
he didn't say he passed though. So,
we're in the clear.
I've returned. So what's been going on? No idea. Also, my sister's first ever cap loafers anniversary's today. He's straight 6 feet under now. Cap loafers pouring out for the boys. But okay. People think it's gonna be weird to say this, but like, if you're a kid who has a parent who's no longer alive, become accustomed to joking. Well, I do anyway. Joking about yourself, but only yourself, because like if someone else does it, like, yo, that's a bit fucked up. But if I make a joke about it, it's kind of funny.
Yeah. That's how it is with like every joke about an ethnic group.
But my favorites is if I talk about my dad, I'm like, yeah, my dad was tiny. My dad looked like Danny DeVito. He was like that small and he was round and he had the bald head like Danny DeVito. And I used to say that like by the time I was 10 or 12, I outgrew him, and he was like 5'3", I think, 5'2", 5'3". So by the time I was like 9 or 10, I outgrew him. Then by the time I was 10, 11, 12, I got up to like 5'11", and now I'm like 6'4". Then they're like, "Oh, and what? So is your dad still 5'3"? And I'm like, "No, I'm a good like
11 feet.
yeah,
above
I'm a good like 11.5 feet above him now." So,
damn, damn.
Good.
What's the thing I saw once? It was like a girl who said, like men under 6 feet just shouldn't exist, and a guy said, "I'm 5'7", but that's 11'7" over your dad."
Yeah, 'cause she had like ripped dad in her bio.
Which is just fucking devastating. Like that's like an instant kill.
Yeah, that's deserved though. Anyone like, you ever see those videos where they're like where they like go up to girls and they're like, hey, tell us your ideal man. They're like, oh, he has to earn this much and he has to be this tall and he has to do all that, and they go, and the guys like go like, do you think that's reasonable demands? And they're like, yeah, I think I'll find a guy like that. And they like put into this like calculator or something. It's like, yeah, your odds of getting that is like 0.0007%.
So have fun, ladies.
Like, again, as long as they're taller than you, I don't get what the problem is. And I'm saying this is like a guy who's like 6'4", and I've been like nearly 6 foot or more since I was like 12. Like, it's not that I'm not like one of those guys who's like short and saying it because to be salty, but like, no, fuck that. Like, don't fucking shame guys about that.
Yeah, like what the fuck? You want us to be like, oh, all women's body types are wonderful, and then you whip around and do that shit?
I'm not gonna go
We
into
fighting.
like yeah. Either way, like don't body shame for anything. You know.
Don't be dissing people. We fighting. Throwing down with the entirety of a women's soccer league, probably.
Maybe I think I missed it in the last step and I put it in. Okay, there we go. That's fine. We're all good. Chat, we're all good. What are we doing? I'm shorter than my older siblings. I'm like 5'10", but my older brother and sister are like 6'5". Your mom is 7 foot in age and in height. Okay, I'm not gonna call bullshit, but I highly doubt your mother's 6 foot. I don't think that's a bit outlandish for someone randomly on YouTube to have that height.
I do not know what I'm looking at here, Pocket. I genuinely don't know what I'm looking at.
I was wondering why it went
Looks like some
silent.
kind of it's like a chat window or something.
It's a Discord thing. Approved.
It's kind of
Primary
breaking
weapon. Oh, I think it's something from
my
your.
brain a little.
My friend sent me this for no reason. I'm guessing that's from the rule set for their RP server. It's like, oh, you're allowed to use weapons in your RPs or whatever. You know,
Maybe, I don't know.
the only thing I can guess.
Knowledge is infinite and unattainable.
Maybe like very close to 7 foot. They said. Maybe, but like.
I mean, hey, I got an uncle who's like right up there. Got that Viking blood in us.
I don't think you'd be an entire foot and nearly a foot and a half shorter than your parent.
Unless.
Yo, Lurby, I'm afraid to say this, but I think you don't gotta worry about any histories of illnesses in the family. That's all I'll say. Well, you don't gotta worry about your own family. You probably gotta ask someone
You
else.
don't gotta worry about that. You don't gotta worry about any inherited illnesses from that side of the family.
Yo, come to think of it, I'm black and they're all white too. What the fuck?
Damn.
Like that movie, Easy A. You ever see that?
I did not.
It was an early Emma Stone film. But she has an adopted brother in it who's like black, and then their dad is Stanley Tucci, and like they're just having a conversation or something. And the young lad just goes like, just mentions something about him being adopted, and the dad's like washing up in the background, and then he just goes like slams on the table and puts a hand like really firmly on the countertop, and just turns around going, "Who told you?"
Who told you? Who squealed? Who the fuck squealed?
Funny. You're strong as a good guy. We can all make a little flower pot cat. It's actually adorable. Oh, I had it upside down. Did I have it upside down? Or didn't I? Oh, I didn't have it upside down. Yellow? POB gonna watch True Crime real quick. And then I'm gonna do those. Oh, oops.
Chat, did somebody once tell you that the world was gonna roll you? You may be entitled to financial compensation.
Okay, there's lo-fi Steven Universe music going on right now, and it's actually really nice.
I thought that was a joke.
That's true kind of love.
Holy hell, is that lightning? I believe that's his resume. Hey man, whatever you guys gotta do in your wild RP servers is on you guys, man. I ain't getting involved in that. I ain't going in there, man. There's ghosts.
There's gold in them there hills.
There's gold in them there hills. Hey, James. Hey.
Is this gonna
James.
be? Is this gonna be the non-binary gold digger thing?
No.
With them there hills.
I was gonna, but I changed it.
Yeah, go ahead.
What? How does a non-binary assassin kill a non-binary samurai kill its targets?
How does a non-binary samurai kill their targets?
Yeah.
Let me try and get this. I use one, you're like a kid at Christmas trying to tell me, go ahead.
They slash them.
Bro.
They slash them. Get it?
It's literally the last day of Pride right now. You gotta do us like that.
It's not the last day of Pride. It's the 29th. Oh yeah, you're a different day.
Bro, I'm not telling you the future now. I was gonna, but I ain't doing it now.
Man, you could have warned us about 9/11 and you didn't.
Bro, that was the funniest shit. I was sitting at home eating my cereal. I was like, bro, they don't even know what's about to happen.
They don't even know. They don't even know. They slash them. Yeah. Well, I thought it was funny, so fuck all of you.
We dropped every viewer right now. No. Would that like instantly bring it into 1 HP if that happened?
That would... it wouldn't bring me down to 1, it'd bring me down to 0. I would just die.
You'd be doing death saves right now if that actually happened.
Yeah, dude, I'd be making fucking death saves. Like, if my joke drove out every viewer we had, I would be so mentally broken. Like...
In fact, let me buy. Oh, that's cool. I'll buy myself. we did.
Damn,
we did
same,
that
bro.
One. We did that one. There's a little ladybird piece. Like this little wall planter.
That's adorable.
So cute. Hey bro, what does a non-binary cow say?
Ooh, hold on. I don't know. What does it say?
It's moo, it's a fucking cow.
I'm gonna kill you.
Well, that's just about 2.5 hours, and that is the end of this bag of tricks. That might be a good place to end it for today. Having a lot of fun with this set though. It's a cool build. We'll have a look at what we've done so far. Actually, this clips in. Yeah, pretty cool. Yes, so far we've made the kind of foyer and the living area of Pooh Bear's house. If we clip it open, back, a nice little latch there you can see. Nice soft lock, but it locks all the same. Opens up to his bedroom, or that's living room, sorry. I was looking at the camera backwards. And his living room with a nice little stove and a chair and his pot of honey and
Strap.
bed. I am gonna find like a Lego gun and see if I can fit it under that bed, even if it's not official. That would be very, very funny to me for no reason. Yes, that's what we have so far. We will continue this tomorrow, same time. Let me just put some of these guys in and around so that they don't fall off and lost. Thank you all for joining. As I said, we will be back tomorrow, same time, same place. And
We hope you enjoyed it.
I really love doing these Lego build streams because I do these anyway for myself, so I might as well hang out with some of y'all at the same time, you know?
Damn right.
And yeah, if you like these chill streams and you want some more chillness in your day, go check out our playlist on the of the live stream of all our previous Lego builds, including the one we did earlier this week of the Everyone Is Awesome Pride sect. We did, I'm just clearing up as we do here. I forgot to turn my mat around because I turned it around for the camera. But yes, very, very much. And support us and our shows and such by well, first of all, by just keep watching our videos every day, and a great way to keep up to date with that would be to subscribe and put the notification bell on, because that notifies you. Because subscribing now only just make sure that like you're aware of our existence, and then the bell actually shows you our daily videos. So every weekday got a brand new comic dub for y'all, and then every so often we got our fact videos and such. And if you would like more fact videos, don't forget to help support us in any way you can, either by sharing links and stuff around and all that sort of jazz, or if you can directly support us through Patreon and YouTube memberships, please consider doing so. It's a big help, and it helps pay for more of the videos that you guys love the most, the fact videos, because a lot of work goes into them from the editors and the writers and the voice actors. So if we can get those guys paid as much as we can for this, you know. But and again, if you are into gaming in any which way, don't forget to check out Hazfans Unlimited Gaming. We're trying to get that channel up to 1,000 subscribers so that we can get monetization on that one too, so that we can get more gaming fact videos out to you. Because again, you know, it's just an investment in to put out these kinds of videos. So if you guys want to see them, It's not even financial support over there. It's just as little as actually subscribing, watching the videos, sharing them. And yeah, if you want to see archives of our gaming live streams, they end up all over there as well. So check that channel out, link in the description. And we will see you all tomorrow for the rest of the building of Winnie the Pooh's house. So thanks for joining us, and we'll see you later. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.